Hi everybody, it's Kaycee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up Paycheck 2 in my Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner. This is what I use for my budget planner, and I have the link below. If you've never ordered from Erin Condren before, these markers are also in Erin Condren. You can get $10 off your first order if you click my link, but like I said, this is a monthly planner. This is what I'll be using for next year too for my budget planner, and they have a whole bunch of other planner things too, so it's kind of fun to check out their website. But anyway, this is Paycheck 2 that we're going to be setting up. Earlier this month I set up, or actually the end of August, I set up our bills that are due for the month on this monthly spread, and then I also set up our budget, and then this page is going to get ripped out. And then I already did Paycheck 1 also, but I don't think I filmed that. So I'm going to show you kind of how I do Paycheck 2 since I haven't done one of these in too long. These stickers that I'm going to be using are on my Etsy shop. I'll link these below too. And let's just get started. So I do a monthly budget, and then I separate it into Paycheck 1 and Paycheck 2. Mainly the monthly budget shows me exactly what we're spending, like what we spent that month, like what we're buying. And then this, since we use credit cards, it kind of, we're like paying for the month before. So this just helps me keep track of kind of what we owe, what we actually owe for the month, since it'll be different than what we kind of spent. Like what we spent is what we put on credit cards usually, and then we pay it off the next month, if that makes sense. So ours is kind of confusing, but you can do it kind of either way. Some people like doing it by paycheck, and then you just kind of can see which, like what income, what expenses being paid by what income that you get. Okay, so for this, we only have one payday for this little income, like this period here. I'll show you. We'll go back to the monthly view. So this is kind of where how I'm able to set up my paydays. I set it up. This is the second one, so we're going to be going from the 17th to the 30th because my husband will get paid again on the 1st. So this is the only payday that we have, and then we have 4 bills that will be due. Possibly the water bill. We're still trying to figure out when that's going to come, because we put it on automatic payments, and it might not actually, it's like a month behind. So we paid it on the 31st of August. So if it's automatically taken out, I'm not sure if they'll push it and it'll be like at the due date, which will be in October. So we're not going to put that one on. If it comes, it'll be in like the other category that I put on there. So we will have a space for it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to get paid until October. And then from then on, I'll know the exact date that that we need to put on here and when it'll be taken out. But anyway, these 4 are what we're going to be putting on as our expenses this time. So, and like I said, we only have one income, but I always leave a space for an extra, like an other, just in case. So we'll put these here. And then we can put this expenses down too. I use combined expenses for all my paydays because they all fit on one page. I separate it for my September budget, since they wouldn't all fit on one page if I did everything in one column. So I separate it into fixed and variable for the actual budget that I showed you. It's fixed and variable for my September budget, but then for my paydays, like the paychecks, I just do it all in one combined expenses. And these are different, like I said. So since we use credit cards, like our payments, it would be like for the credit cards and everything, like everything's shown on the bill dues. So we have gym, electric, internet, and then our One American Express that will be due. So those are what this paycheck is going to be paying for. Let's see, we had 4 and then 1 more, so I can set up this last one. So we need 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll lay this down. Okay, and now we're all set up. So now I'm gonna draw the lines, and these make it look a little nicer. I'm using this ruler. Usually I use my nice like stiff ruler. So we'll see how this one works. This one's actually kind of see-through, so I can make sure, like sometimes I overlap the stickers, so this might actually be easier. Maybe I'll start using this one. My other one was all the way, I took it like upstairs and I was like, I kept running up and down and then I forgot that one. So I was like, oh, I have this one down here. So we're gonna try this. And this seems to work fine too. I was always afraid this wasn't gonna be stiff enough, but it's pretty hard, so it works nicely. This was one of the rulers that I got from my life planner, the Erin Condren life planner. So it comes with a ruler. And this is the last line. And then we'll write in the income and expenses, and then we'll be done for this. So this is pretty quick. It's a pretty easy setup. I don't do a ton for my budget. I do just these, the first initial setup, the bill dues, and then the paychecks. And then also I have a transaction log back here, so we keep track of all of our transactions for the month. And that's so I can go back to the budget and then assign everything a category and fill the rest of that out at the end of the month. All right, and now I'm gonna use my orange marker. And we said gym, I'm gonna do the expenses first. And electric, and internet, and then our second credit card for this. And then I'm gonna make an other category, like I said, and if we do happen to get the water bill, it'll go here and we'll know to put the water bill on a certain date next month. But since we just moved into this house less than 2 months ago, that's the last bill that we're kind of questioning when it's gonna be taken out. So we're still just kind of getting adjusted. All right, and then my husband's gonna get paid, like I said. I don't get any paychecks, I just get paid once for Etsy per month. So, and that was in the previous paycheck. So that's all we'll get. But this month my husband's getting a little bonus. So we're gonna do 2,100 we're expecting. So that's nice. And then we're not expecting any other, I don't think we're having any other income that's gonna be coming for these 2 weeks. So that's the final. All right, so for this, first of all, the gym, I put $26.74, but he just said he like downgraded his plan, so we might not pay that much. I thought it was gonna be this, but it might only be $10 a month now. So I'm gonna estimate this right now just in case it didn't go through the first time, and this will be like the overestimated, just in case. And then when it actually comes in, we'll put the actual, and then hopefully it'll be a little less, but we're prepared if it's that full amount. Electric is an estimate too, but that should be about what it is. And then internet, we're waiting for this to go down $5 a month. They said that in a couple months it should go down, but right now it's $60. And then, so we bought a king size bed, and so we're taking that mostly. We still have a little bit in our checking account saved up for that because we knew that was going to be coming. So this is actually, our expenses are going to be a little bit higher because this is almost at, with all our other expenses on this card, since we're still buying stuff for our house, it's kind of expensive. But I'm actually taking this out of like a previous paycheck since we already have it saved, so it's not that big of a deal that the expenses will be over this time. I thought about not including that in my expenses, but it'll be fine. Like I know we have enough in our banking account to pay for that. So this total is $2,717.54, and it's not that much over. It's only like $600 over. So we usually keep a buffer in our checking account anyway. That's like a pretty big buffer, but we still have that much in there for now. So that is our paycheck 2, and that's how I basically do my whole monthly budget. Now, I have that September setup video, like I said, the September bill setup video, like I said, and then I have my budget, and then my 2 paydays, paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. So that is how I do my budget and the transaction log. So those are what I use for my budget. I may be setting up sinking funds eventually. I think I mentioned that in one of the videos before. I can't remember which one, but that might be starting in October or November. We have to figure out how we're going to be doing that. But that's all I have for this video today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.